Hello! Welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching a horror movie for Halloween. Uh, I asked for recommendations on Discord, but I ended up picking a movie that nobody recommended. So I apologize to those who actually recommended something. I think I'll save your recommendations for next year because next year I want to do like a horror related episode or movie or something every day of the month. So I want to do 31 different horror related somethings on the channel for next year. So I'll keep your recommendations for then, and they'll definitely get watched. Um, that includes all the shows that were recommended, except for Kara no Kyokai. As you know, I'm doing that now, although I've been kind of slacking on watching it. But I will be doing 2 episodes at a time from now on so I could finish. And I should be done by next month, I believe, for that. However, for this, I am watching an older movie from 1989, I believe, called Pumpkinhead. Not a Japanese movie. I wanted to do a Japanese horror movie as well, but it's already going to be 1 o'clock. I don't have time to actually watch one because I still got to work tomorrow because Halloween is technically not a holiday. Like not one you get the day off for. Otherwise, I'd watch this and a Japanese horror movie and then just not go to sleep because I probably won't be able to. um, so I have seen this movie. It is an older movie. It is one of the few horror movies that I actually do like. I don't really find it too scary for me. For those who don't know, I am a huge wuss when it comes to horror movies. I pretty much avoid them. The only thing is, like, nowadays, horror movies really aren't scary. They rely too much on jump scares and don't really try to actually scare you. Most of the time. I'm not saying that's the case for all of them, but all of the ones that I've seen or have talked to people about that have seen them, you know, it's all jump scares. Even the new It was more jump scares. I saw that. I didn't even find it scary at all. Which is probably why I enjoyed it so much because I wasn't creeped out. The first one, the mini series that was done in the 90s, that one scared me pretty badly. Not anymore. I mean, I've watched it since then, and I don't find that one scary at all either. But when I was younger, that creeped me out. But anyway, doing Pumpkinhead, again, done in 1989 by Stan Winston. For those who don't know, Stan Winston did the creature designs for the Alien movies. So the Xenomorphs, he did those. And he also did the design for Pumpkinhead for this movie. Probably one of the reasons I really like this movie is because of the practical effects for the monster. One of my cousins keeps telling me, especially with it, because we saw the first one together and then he saw the second part. I haven't seen the second part yet. That the CGI used for those movies just kind of takes him out of it. Like, it just seems too fake. I mean, sure, a guy in a costume looks pretty fake too. But if you're in the actual movie and you're doing this with an actual creature, it kind of helps sell the scare factor, you know? Like in The Descent, another really good horror movie. I know in that movie, the actresses did not see what the creature looked like until that one moment when they were looking through the night vision. and their actual screams were real. That was their genuine reaction to seeing the creature for the first time. I don't know if they had an incident like that in this movie, but I know I really like the design for Pumpkinhead. Um, so yeah, decided to do it mainly because of that. I don't know how it's held up. um, but yeah, I don't even remember how long into the movie until the creature actually shows up. So could be a bit. I don't know if it's going to be kind of boring. I just hope that I'm going to be able to sleep today. Again, I'm a wuss when it comes to horror movies. So hopefully after this movie, I'm actually able to go to bed so I can get up in the morning for work. Because I do not want to be up all night and then have to drive to work. Anyway, let's get into this. I'm watching it on Hulu. I do not have the ad-free version of Hulu. So if you see some cuts here and there, that's me taking out ads. I don't see any like yellow marks here showing where there are any ads. I know they used to do that before. I don't know if they still do that. But let's get into this. I will try to do a Japanese horror movie maybe this weekend to kind of make up for not having one for Halloween. But I still got to pick one. So if you all have a recommendation for a Japanese horror movie, I actually wanted to do Uzumaki, but I couldn't find it. Or a Tomie movie, but I couldn't find it. The only one I could find was Tomie Unleashed or something like that, Unlimited. I can't remember, but didn't sound very good. So if you all have any recommendations, let me know, and I will do it this weekend. But yeah, let's get into this movie. Hopefully you all enjoy this. Also, give me recommendations for next year. I'll write them all down so that I can keep them and know what to watch for next year for the 31 days of Halloween thing I'll be doing. Also, since it's a movie, I got popcorn. So sorry if I chew a little loud at times. I usually try to keep from doing that, but sometimes you just not paying attention. Damn, look at that big bald spot right there. Anyway, let's get into this. All right. So video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this movie, in 3, 2, 1.